So, para tulungan natin ang investigasyon ng ICI at ng DOJ, susulat na po kami ngayon dahil nagpadala na po ng sulat ang CAAP sa amin, si General Raul del Rosario, sa 11 registered air assets ni Congressman Zaldico, which I will show you today. So, total of 4.7 billion pesos value of air assets ni Congressman Zaldico registered to various companies outlined here. So first, under Misibis by the under Misibis Aviation. This is all in US dollars. Ito po yung mga iba't ibang mga assets, no, mga eroplano at chopper. Next is High Tone Construction Development Corporation, also, I think, connected to Congressman Zaldico. And also, QM Builder, I think, ano ba to? Kapatid ba ito? O ano? I don't know, basta related to that. No? Ito po ang example ng mga helicopter at air assets na, ang total po nito ay 4.7. Total value is close to 5 billion pesos or 4.7 billion pesos. So we have also written the AMLC, the DOJ, and also the ICI informing them about this, and we will leave it up to them to what to do with these assets. No? So, ano po, no? So, naglabas na po ng freeze order ang NBI according to, nag-request na po ng freeze order ang NBI sa AMLC according to Secretary Boying Rimulya. And I have already informed Secretary Rimulya that these air assets have already been submitted to us by CAAP, and we are forwarding this to DOJ, ICI, and AMLC today. So, yun lang po. Again, uulitin ko, sabi po ng Pangulo, bawiin lahat ng pera ng ating mga kababayan. At kasama na po ito doon. Again, if people are doubting the seriousness and the resolve of the President and of the government in not only ensuring na managot ang mga dapat managot, pero para bawiin ang perang nanakaw sa ating mga kababayan, maniwala po kayo, umpisa pa lang po ito sa mga hahabulin nating mga assets ng mga makakasuhan dito sa mga iba't ibang kasong ito. At hindi po kami titigil ang hindi mabawi ang pera ng taong bayan. Yun po ang direktiba ng Pangulo at tuloy-tuloy po namin gagawin to. So, umpisa pa lang po ito. We will be announcing future moves and the actions on the part of DPWH in coordination with the ICI, with the DOJ, with the AMLC. So, tuloy-tuloy po natin gagawin to in the coming weeks. So, with that po, thank you very much. I'm open to questions. We will provide the members of the media with all of these. No? I'm sorry, we cannot divulge details. No, we cannot give you plate numbers or whatever and details. Those are all confidential. Ang makakatanggap lang po nun ay ang AMLC, ang DOJ, at ang ICI. So, but I think this is enough information for the media, for the public. No? So, pasensya na po. We cannot give other details apart from this. Thank you. Okay, any questions?
Sure.
Can we just have some? Go ahead. Anyone, please. Go ahead.
Ay, okay. Hi, Secretary. Good morning po. Yung almost 5 billion na total or halaga po ng air assets ni Congressman Saldico is obviously po hindi po kayang kitain ng congressman sa kanyang panunungkulan as congressman.
I'm sorry?
Yun po bang, obviously po for the record po, yung almost 5 billion na halaga ng air asset ni Congressman Saldico ay hindi po niya pwedeng kitain o maaring kitain sa kanyang panunungkulan.
Hindi ko masasagot yan eh. Unang-una, wala akong ideya sa net worth ni Congressman Zaldico. So I cannot answer that question.
Tapos,
But, very clear lang, sabi ng NBI at ng DOJ kahapon, freeze all assets. We have information on assets for assets either directly or indirectly to various companies connected to Congressman Zaldico. We are submitting this list to the DOJ, the AMLC, and the ICI. And we will give it up to those three agencies and institutions to act accordingly.
Tapos, Secretary, pagkatapos po ng pagpapadala ng show cause orders, ano po ang magiging expected nating next process natin doon sa 10 DPWH officials na may mga lavish lifestyles?
Kaso, administrative cases, no, will be filed if there is evidence that is not disproven. So administrative cases at merong karampatang parusa yan, pero hindi lang administrative case, no? Isasubmit din namin sa ICI ang kanilang mga pangalan at for potential criminal cases to be filed.
And since nabanggit na rin po natin si Congressman Saldico and nasa ibang bansa po siya, ano pong mga legal remedies natin? Paano po din kaya yung monitoring na dapat gawin natin habang nasa ibang bansa si Saldico?
I think may gagawin na ang DOJ at ang ICI dito. So, hintayin na lang natin yung mga aksyon ng ICI at ng DOJ in the coming days.
Tapos, Sec, ihirit ko na rin po, pinag-utos na daw po ni DA Secretary Laurel yung pag-audit sa lahat ng farm-to-market roads or projects po na gawa daw po ng DPWH. May coordination na po ba yung
Opo,
DA?
magkausap na po kami ni Secretary Kiko Laurel kahapon at kasama din to po sa mga iimbestigahan natin.
Tapos may initial investigation na po ba tayo? I mean, pwede po ba natin malaman kung yung mga contractors din po ng mga projects na yun ay involved na rin po dito sa iniimbestigahan natin? Yung kasalukuyan yung
Hindi pa tayo nag-uumpisa ng investigasyon doon. So, hindi ko pa masasabi yon kung sino yung mga contractor. Magsisimula pa lang tayo.
Thank you, Sec.
Hi, sir. Hi, sir.
Maybe we can, sige, go ahead.
Sir Mads from Net25. Sir, sa hearing kahapon nabanggit na yung mga ibang projects doon sa 1st District ng Bulacan, substandard. Ano pong gagawin ng DPWH? Magbabacktrack ba tayo sa mga project na gawa nila?
So, sa lahat ng mga nakita namin, hindi ako nagugulat dun sa sinabi ni Bryce Hernandez. Pero, tingin ko hindi lang to 1st District of Bulacan. Tingin ko ito, makikita natin all over. At syempre, kailangan nating ayusin lahat yan. At kailangan nating i-correct. No, pero kaya hindi talaga madali ito. No? Hindi. These are thousands of projects all over the country. So, we have no choice. We have to fix them. I don't know how yet. I don't know how long it will take. But we have to fix them. And those contractors have to pay for them. Yung contractor ang mananagot dito. At kung sino man ang kasabwat niya. Go ahead.
Ni RD Opulencia Villa, you said you will flash.
So I'd rather not. I was advised by the lawyers not to. We have already evidence with us that is already with our legal team. These are, posts that were sent to us by concerned citizens, reports from the areas, pictures, but I was advised not to show them to the public muna while the investigation is ongoing. Pero, they will have to answer these allegations and cases have to be filed against them.
Yan ba yan? Hi, Zach. Zach, from time of writing to AMLAC, to DOJ, how fast po kaya can the freeze order...
Well, ano naman, tingin ko mabilis. No? Kamukha nung ginawa natin last week dun sa unang kaso, pag may freeze order, parang within a few days nakakakuha sila ng freeze order. So, no, so hopefully mabilis lang, no? Kagaya nung nakita nating bilis ng BSP at ng AMLAC last week. Yes, ma'am.
Sec, isa lang clarify ko lang, sir.
Ma'am, papatay lang. Yan.
Clarify ko lang, Sec, because you started with the RDs na and the district engineers, but there have been observations, of course, na, di ba hindi lang dyan, it started from the first stage, even from the Bids and Awards Committee. So, nandun na ba tayo sa track na yun na from the onset, from, kunyari, the back, and then awarding it, and then...
Yes. Ang direktiba ng Pangulo, top to bottom cleansing. Top to bottom. Kaya mapapansin nyo po, dun sa unang kasong final natin at dun sa mga susunod na ifa-file din ng ICI na sinambit na nating mga base sa sinambit nating mga ebidensya at dokumento, top to bottom.
May tinitignan na ba kayo, Sec, na mga involved with the bids and awards, ganyan? Are
Yes.
you looking into them?
Yes. And we have already filed. There. Doon sa una pa lang, meron na doon. So, this is top to bottom. Every step of the way. People have to account for this. Every step.